All right, this is like the basement cartoons part two. So yeah, 1969, 12 years old, in my parents' basement. I stopped doing my homework and I start my cartooning career. So I thought. I have to admit I was like a real Marvel kid at the time. I loved Spiderman. I loved Fantastic Four, Johnny Romita, and Jack Kirby. Nothing wrong with that. So yeah, and I got my cheat notes here. So yeah, I had my first. I was trying to draw a superhero, the Trickster, little bag of tricks like smoke bombs, handshake buzzers, tricks you could get in the back of Marvel Comics. I'm not sure how he was going to defeat super villains with this stuff. It didn't quite really make much sense. So I moved on. I created a character called the Bolt. The Bolt was a masked hero in baby blue tights, accessorized smartly with cobalt blue gloves and gloves and boots. Gloves, gloves and boots, and sort of the Jack Kirby Captain America mode you can imagine. Of course, Captain Americas were red, but the bolts were cobalt blue. He was a superhero for some reason. I don't know why. I didn't explain the origin of his powers, but he could shoot these Silver Surfer-like bolts from his hands. Meanwhile, the twins across the street, my buddies Mark and Jeff, caught wind of the Bolt. They wanted in on the fun. I got to read from my notes a little. Against my better judgment, we got involved. We passed around the pages, taking turns, panel by panel. Mark decided to draw a cop pop out of an alley and shoot a burglar point blank for no reason. I don't think he even said freeze. I was appalled by the violence. I scolded Mark and took my pages back from their house and went home and didn't let anyone else in on it. Well, until my friend Kathy, she was like this magnificent oil painter for age 12. She wanted to come in ink, and she inked one panel, and I'm like, no, I don't think so. I mean, all I wanted to do was kiss her anyway. So, all right. So let's see what else. Oh yeah, Mark, the guy who drew the cop in the alley shooting the burglar, later became an FBI agent. Mark was always the one who would plan some mayhem, and then he'd go and rat us out to the adults, and he became an FBI agent later. All right, Jeff was a real good guy though. The twins really liked Jeff. Anyway, from there it continued, and we'll pick it up in episode 3. Thank you very much.